India vs Pakistan, Asia Cup Cricket, live. India and Pakistan face off for the 10th time in T20 Internationals, India leading with 7 wins. The last match between the two, in October last year, ended in a 10-wicket win for Pakistan. Former Indian captain Virat Kohli gets his 100th T20I cap, just the second player after Ross Taylor to reach the milestone in all formats. Since September 2016, Pakistan have lost only 1 in 9 matches at this ground, losing to Australia in the 2021 T20 World Cup semi-final. India's fast bowler Bhuvneshwar Kumar tormented Pakistan from the first over and goes into the record books with a commendable effort today. His 4-26 are the best figures for India against Pakistan in T20s. Pakistan 128-8. Shadab out. Bhuvneshwar, after being picked off for a boundary behind square leg due to a misdirected Yorker, is able to get back on track with a length ball which crashes into the pads as the umpire straightaway raises the finger. Shadab elects to review it immediately, but this is more of a hopeful shout than anything else as he is soon sent back to the pavilion. Pakistan are now out of their reviews. Pakistan losing the plot. It's not going well at all for Pakistan. They came in full of confidence, riding on the 10-wicket win the last time these sides met. India, it seems, have a plan and have got things working out perfectly. Pakistan 114-7. Nawaz out. Arshdeep brought on in the 18th over and immediately strikes from around the wicket with a length ball outside Nawaz's off stump, which ends up edged behind to the keeper. Pakistan now 7 down and still well short of where they would ideally like to be at this stage of the game. At least that wicket was not off a short ball. Pakistan 112-6. Asif out. Wicket. Asif Ali, who is looking to push Pakistan to a strong total, ends up skiing a slow off-cutter from Bhuvneshwar, who is brought back into the attack for the 17th over. Surya Kumar Yadav is able to get right under it at long off to take a comfortable catch. Nawaz the new batter and just gets better and better for India, says Sanjay Manjrekar on the mic. He will end the day with a sore throat for sure, but he is enjoying life at the moment. 16 overs. Pakistan 111-5. Pakistan showing a bit of urgency after a couple of quick wickets. 4 overs left, how many can Pakistan get? Pitch is behaving a bit here, so not all is lost for Pakistan just yet. Pandya, though, has turned the match in India's favour. Pakistan 97-5. Kushdal out. Wicket. Pandya gets another. Pakistan losing the plot here. Can you guess the type of delivery? Short ball. 5th wicket. Simple. Pakistan 96-4. Rizwan out. Massive blow for India as Rizwan, who opened the innings, is snuffed out by another short delivery from Pandya. He tries to avoid the bouncer but unfortunately doesn't lower his bat in time as the ball ricochets off its surface and balloons straight the third man. Another short delivery, another wicket. See the trend? Kohli's 100. A reminder that former Indian captain is playing his 100th T20 International today. He becomes only the second person after Ross Taylor to play 100 matches in all 3 formats. Short stuff working for India. All 3 of Pakistan's wickets have come off bouncers. So a regulation bouncer does come in handy in T20s. Need to get it right, though. Use the bouncer at the right time, says Waqar Yonas on the mic. Pakistan 87-3. Iftihar departs. Wicket. Sharma brings back Pandya and the talisman all-rounder strikes off the first ball. Attempting a hook, Iftihar ends up getting a top edge which is claimed by Karthik. Huge wicket for India as they look to keep the scoring in check. Iftihar can be a pain for bowling sides at the death. 12th over, Pakistan 86-2. It is all happening here now as Iftihar launches one over the long on boundary for the first 6 of the innings. A ball later, Chahal ends up fluffing a difficult return chance that is nailed straight at him. He squanders the first attempt before failing to recover on the second chance. 11 off the over. Pakistan accelerating. 11th over, Pakistan 76-2. Pakistan definitely looking to be more aggressive in the bottom half of the innings as they try to keep the scoreboard ticking. The batters are just not middling it out there. And Wasim Akram notes the same thing in the commentary box. Jadeja, in response, uses clever changes of pace to keep the batsmen guessing, as they are ultimately kept to just 8 runs off the over. Sloggers in the waiting. Pakistan restricted to below 70 at the halfway mark, but that should not concern them too much. They're Asif Ali, Shadab Khan and Mohammad Nawaz waiting in the dugout, so the last 5 overs could go Pakistan's way. 9th over, Pakistan 63-2. Time for the spinners to make an appearance as Yuzvendra Chahal was brought on in the 8th over, keeping Pakistan to a rather comfortable 8 runs. Jadeja does one better as he comes into the attack, bowling a tidy over of just 4 runs as India look to restrict boundaries. 70th over, Pakistan 51-2. With the loss of Zaman in the previous over, new batsmen Iftihar Ahmed and Rizwan look to consolidate and keep Pakistan on track, scoring a useful 8 runs off the over, and bringing up the team 50 in the process. Rizwan is picking up the pace, Iftihar is finding some gaps. Jadeja into the attack now. Pakistan 42-2. Thakur's out. Wicket. Short ball from Avesh, Thakur tries to uppercut but feathers it behind a DK and he walks. Pakistan 15-1, Azam gone. Wicket. Bhuvneshwar makes a huge inroad in the 3rd over as Azam skies a bouncer over short fine leg, with Arshdeep nestling under it to safely take the catch. 1st over, Pakistan 6-0. Rizwan and Azam in the middle, with Indian right-arm fast-medium bowler Bhuvneshwar Kumar to bowl the 1st over. Rizwan, who is on strike, ends up being hit leg before on the pads on the 2nd ball after attempting a pull-through mid-wicket, with the ball staying lower than he had expected. He reviews right away and it is deemed that the ball would have easily missed the stumps, so good call from Pakistan. A few balls later and Azam times a beautiful drive through long off for a boundary. The final ball throws up more excitement as Bhuvneshwar looks to review a possible edge after a flashy shot from Rizwan. A nervy start for Pakistan with those 2 reviews. We are just moments away. Both teams have assembled at the ground and are currently standing for the national anthems. What are your predictions for today's match? We will have that answer soon enough as the Pakistan openers head out to face the Indian new ball attack. India hold the upper hand. Just a reminder that India lead Pakistan 7-2 in T20 is, the wins include that very World T20 final in 2007. Pakistan, though, will be riding up thinking about events of October 2021 where Shaheen Afridi, missing today, Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan led them to a 10-wicket win.